Hi, this is Moon Robin. This week I'm going to talk to you guys about seven newses. The first one is about a Chinese AI startup called DeepSeek. It's a very big one. It consists of three newses, like everybody's talking about them. And the second one is regarding to a civil rights division in the US government system. And the third one is a company trying to reduce AI's child sexual abuse materials from the internet. The fourth one is the reverse on that, which is to do something bad with the AI startup. It's to scam its founders. And then it's the Bitcoin's newly assigned chief executive officer come up with new strategy to attract clients. And then it's a fun one. It's Trump and JP Morgan have some dispute. And the last one is one from Canada, since I'm Canadian. It's about how scientists discover ways to make people live longer and healthier life. So let's get started. So the first one is the Chinese startup AI startup DeepSeek. It is a less than 2-year-old startup, and it released its open source model to US and in January, and it becomes viral, surpassing the use for OpenAI's ChatGPT even. DeepSeek's latest product is an advanced reasoning model called R1. It's been compared to OpenAI and Meta's software, and right now it's ranked top 10 in the AI arena. DeepSeek says its latest models has cost 5.6 million, which is a lot cheaper than like 100 million or 1 billion, as estimated by some AI chief executives estimate of how an AI model should cost. It's currently ranked the third in the AI language model industry, and OpenAI's Zero One model is ranked the fourth. But according to Elon Musk, he said that the budget of 5.6 million is maybe underestimated because they probably haven't included research algorithm data, experiment, and other type of fees that is put into this product. Well, Trump complimented them in the Republican retreat in the White House on Monday, saying that it is a positive development and it's a wake up call for the US AI industry. Okay, now on to the second news. A civil rights division in the US government has currently been paused. The background story is that Biden have finalized a few police reform agreement after knowing Trump has won the election to avoid the new administration shut down the whole division. There's a memo orders the civil rights division to inform the Justice Department chief staff of any consent orders finalized in the last 90 days. And then it talks about how nominations will take weeks to get through, while important nominees have their hearings held sooner. And how Trump's nominees were usually expected to confirm without a problem, but then there are also some of the nominees that face opposition. So I don't know what it's trying to say. Is it like it's trying to not slow down the nominees getting confirmed, or is it that it's trying to not have any oppositions to them? So I don't know what exactly it's trying to say, but it definitely have something to do with it. So some more experienced people who knows the US election process better would know what it meant. But you guys can kind of picture that there's something going on. Okay, so the next news after this very knowledge concentrated news is that Hive's CEO Kevin is set to stop child child sexual abuse material from going on the internet. They first partnered up with Internet Watch Foundation from UK, and in 2024 they partnered up with Thorn. Both attempt is trying to use identify and remove to filter the child sexual abuse material from the viewer to make the internet a better place. On the other hand, a venture-backed AI startup is scamming its founders and used 4 million of investors' money to buy a home, fund private schools, buy luxurious cars, and even pay for his wedding venue. This couple kept on reporting wrong financial statement when they reported millions of dollars in there when there's only a few dollars left in there. So yeah, there's someone trying to do something good, and then there are some people who's trying to do like not very moral conscientious decisions to funders' money. The next news, Bitcoin's chief executive staff, Sean Bill, says he wants to deliver a good risk-adjusted return to the investors in a category where they can't easily access the strategy. So it seems like they want to this new executive chief wants to come up with new strategies to attract investors. And this is a very interesting one. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon remains steadfast in his bank's diversity under the criticism of Trump's administration on his DEI initiative. What is DEI? DEI is diversity, equity, inclusion. On one hand, JP Morgan spent a lot of money on it, and it's about diversity. On the other hand, the Trump administration supported equal employment opportunity, which is to employ people who's capable of doing the job. So who is right? Is it JP Morgan or is it the Trump administration? Okay, after all the politics, now here comes one from Canada. Since I'm from Canada, so this one is scientists' secret to a longer and healthier life. So the first point is nutrition, and how Mediterranean diet is very healthy, includes a lot of fiber, antioxidant. They say that the scientists find out that if you should eat less processed food and eat more whole food and try a plant-based diet, even if it's not all vegetarian, it's just like a little more plant-based than before, it will go a long way. The second one is to stop using substances like smoking or drinking alcohol. And the third one is exercise. It says how comfort is killing us. From 2021, the people who get type 2 diabetes have doubled, and then they estimated in 2050 it will spike up to 1 billion people getting type 2 diabetes. So just try to exercise as much as you can, but like natural exercise, just do variety of exercises. And the fourth factor is social factor. It can be tied to a person's income level. People in the lower bracket income level have around 10 years less life expectancies than people in the highest income level bracket. Education also plays a role. For people who's 25, their level of education has determined that the higher education male has around 8 years more life expectancies than lower education male, and higher education girls have around 5 years more life expectancies than lower education girls. The reason of it is due to long-term stress. If you have a lower income or lower education, your of long-term level of stress will be higher and it causes you to live shorter. Another social factor is social connections. Loneliness is shown to increase the premature death by 26%. So, I guess the first thing we can do is to eat healthier. Sometimes some people might not be able to socialize or immediately get a pay raise or a good job or have the courage or the money to take an education, but at least we can stop eating junk food because it costs more to buy food from fast food restaurant and these like highly processed food, and to cook yourself is more affordable, right? So we can try to do that to begin with, and then we'll have a longer life expectancies. That's a good start. So that's it for this week's news. Hope you guys have some takeaways, and I will see you next week.